This is
Nelle DeMers.
And the class that we just taught is called the Feeling, Shape, and Movement of Pulse. So in the beginning we talked about moving a pulse, not just having the pulse in your step, but actually using isolations to show the pulse going around the body. The hips, chest, perhaps the shoulders, head. All right? Now we also talked about changing how we change the patterns. We go from our basic step, right, to perhaps shifting our way up, hooking on one side. Right? And from there we can choose to do our hips, chest, all right? And then from there adding level changes. All right? We can also change the, slow down our weight shift, right, to add a pulse that's happening in our hips, chest, so what we're doing is we're changing the timing, all right, of our steps. And we talked about changing the feeling of our isolations from sharp to smooth. We have sharp movements. We can also do smooth movements. Chest. We talked about tying this into musicality to seeing how we can mix a sharp and smooth movement. Sharp, smooth, or perhaps a sharp, sharp, smooth, and having a level change right there. Sharp, sharp, smooth, sharp, sharp, smooth. All right. We also talked about creating shapes in our movements. Right? Think about the imagery that your movements can create if it were recorded, say, by a light or a fire blazing in space. Okay? The shake and bake. So without the shake, just the bake, we're creating this U, vertical U. Now we can make that horizontal, bring our hips out, back. All right, we can do it in an arc fashion. The grind, moving our hips. And then, of course, adding these little variants, adding, again, sharp and smooth contrasts. All right? So we can do, see, smooth movement and a sharp accent. Back. The basic idea is to take a basic step, right? Change the pattern, change the feeling, and change the movement to come up with a variety of movements that can be different all the time. So thank you for taking the class.